All right, I think we're up and going now. Jesus, man, this guy just went dunking on everyone last week or some shit. It changed GLHF to glad. Fuck's sake, man. Hey, man, first away game, brother. Let's see what we can do here, man. Think we're gonna have some good fun here. Pump up the jam. Turn it up. Pump up the jam.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Coming up, a rematch of last year's AFC Divisional Round matchup.
Woo!
As it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions.
Let's go,
Kansas City
baby!
Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville
Tommy,
Jaguars.
kick it
Two
away.
clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're
Take it out.
on
I
EA
dare you.
Sports.
I dare you.
Now
Take it
Jamal
out.
Agnew from his end zone.
Take it out, boy.
He's only gonna make it
Take
to
it
the
out.
15-yard line
Let's
and
go.
no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Last week we saw a rarity. He was
You're
over
fat.
200 yards
Bro,
on the ground
I
and
got
they
man
lost. So we'll
titties.
see if they can get more carries like
Man
that to win this
titties.
week.
And that was interesting.
Actually, I've lost some weight,
Game tape,
asshole.
wasn't it? Because it was hard to register. While we watched
But I got a fat ass head.
those nice runs, that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
To about the 33-yard line.
A big old head, bro.
Jaguars had 0-1
A
on the
big
year
old
following
head.
a loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Opening, and there he
Bro,
goes.
lost weight in here.
Side of midfield at
You're
the
right.
45.
You're right.
23 yards the pickup there.
I gotta get a haircut, man. It hides the baldness a little bit better, Jarrett.
Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of, and the ball is knocked out.
Did we get it?
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Let's go! User strip, baby. User strip, baby. Let's go, baby.
And now before the ball changes
No!
hands, we're gonna take a look at this just to make sure
No!
that they have it right.
No! Come on! Come on now. Fuck.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first.
This man's running all over me.
These RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Open man is
Bolton. Was that Bolton or Snead on him? This man just watched him catch it.
Second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he
bro, that got me. I thought
keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Man, if we can force him the 3 right here,
that'd
be nice.
Just a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have the first down before he's
that's hard. Hard-fought drive right here.
So they do convert on 3rd. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him because right now...
Bro, I said right out the middle of this. That nose shit is like, yo, we're just going right up the middle. We're just going to send 9 straight down at the center. I don't care if they bounce out. We're just going to run right past everybody.
Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
That's all right. That's all right.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
All right, Richie.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
We good. We good. We good.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A man who re-signed with the Chiefs back in May. Here's Jared McKinnon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Jaguar defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. And got his man complete. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are able to strike.
That might be his first catch
Touchdown of their own.
in 12 months right there.
Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust.
Love it.
Going to try and guard him because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive.
Who would have guessed he can catch the football and take a hit?
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
Maybe naughty. It's unrealistic. Yeah, man, you ain't got to do him like that. You ain't got to do him like that.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
That a baby read.
Almost feels like
way to come across.
We're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had him. He was open. But
Madden's realistic. Look at that.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points
won't
come so easy again.
James now to return it. 43 yards on the
Edwards,
punt.
man, that was the worst.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
That's the worst block he could have gave. This man tries to shoulder check him. Man.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
A good rip by Pacheco, and you have to go back to 1990 with Johnny Johnson with the Cardinals to find a rookie 7th rounder with more rushing yards than he had last season. The 251st pick out of Rutgers took over the KC backfield with 830 yards in 2022.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
Oh, he was down, brother.
Preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And a short gain down to about the 33. You look at this Jaguar defense. Now they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
This defense not budging, back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Man, if he could have got that ball over.
Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Let's go, baby!
In that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal,
Get him up. What up, Matt?
You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
Hey, Tommy boy.
25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Jared up on Papa.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that territory,
hey, good job,
the
Duffy.
goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And some room to run now.
That's a hold. Yes, sir. Bring that shit back.
That time the right guard.
Bring that shit back.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Etienne up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing quickly. This is caught by Kirk.
Hey, baby. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. We need to really need to hit more 3rd down. I need to see what he's going to be trying to play.
You got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
No!
Midfield before going out of bounds.
Bolton just couldn't get there, man.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Woo!
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Yeah, Jalen Watson.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Jags picking up
bend don't break, baby. Bend don't break.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there.
Here we go, baby.
Final play of this 1st quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Woo!
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Christian Kirk.
I think we're just got the. I think we're going to have to trust our defense. Trust the middle of the defense to hold the run down and spread those linebackers out a little bit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that
God, that hole's so nice.
Over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside. Where they sprint up.
Noah Gray, dude, you got to seal the edge.
If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't,
that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong fucking button.
Picked up by
I hit the wrong fucking button.
Down inside the 35-yard line.
I was trying to go to NVS.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yeah, not what I wanted. Oh, well, we're good. That's my bad.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He gets away from one. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Don't know how that's a touchback.
4 receptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. It's caught at the 10. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one, and even 40 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. Touchdown! Richie James. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
Wow. I completely fucking missed that tackle.
He would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Woo! Everyone goes through this.
Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On second down, ETN once more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And they'll go again with ETN.
Woo, Nick Bolton.
Run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's great seeing that type of run from ETN. And look, I know we couldn't consider him for Rookie of the Year last year, but it really was his rookie season since an injury cost him all of 2021. And he looked like a Rookie of the Year, 9th in the NFL with over 1,100 yards for a surging Jaguars offense.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before
lots of
going
pivot
out of
routes.
bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Straight ahead, ETN. And this time not quite to the 30, down at the 31-yard line.
Hey, we're getting closer and closer to a fucking strip on them.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Handoff running left is ETN. And he's going to get this one down to
Bro,
the 30.
this man be getting hurt
No doubt
non-stop.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air one out. 1:57 to go in this
Let's go,
first
baby.
half on EA Sports.
Got cover 0, baby.
Reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell. Let's go.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Go.
Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The kick by McManus is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah,
let's go. Let's go. We got a chance to go up here for the half.
With another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Hey, it's a big return, Richie. It's a big mouth-fluffing return. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
He's all over me.
To be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. A dump down to McKinnon. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Mahomes to throw once more. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Thought I had a lot more time in there, man.
Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all.
Gotta get to what, the 35 probably?
Weren't able to do so.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
As he eat that shit.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
What's that?
For the pressure, maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play.
I told the Chucky. This man goes.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? What do you want me to do?
And we welcome you back now alongside
Fuck's
Charles
sake,
Davis operating
dude.
gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I don't know, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On first down, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast. They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that.
No!
Nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Shit!
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Hey,
on here in
I did not like the look at that play, so I'm so happy that motherfucker called timeout.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw.
God damn it, dude.
Tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade and Hurricane. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had
turf toe.
Here to
you can't play with a turf toe.
Ultimately derailed by the INT.
Fuck.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's a give to ETN. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. ETN once more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Ball game, baby. We got ball game.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Go answer back, man.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by
go answer
the
back.
offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Forced out to his left. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Kadarius Toney is intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
All right, let's go.
Now a 2nd and 6. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, here's Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus
make them
far.
beat themselves,
They've done a nice
man.
job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On third down,
let's go.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny?
Plenty of time
for a game. When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again?
That is not what I wanted to do.
Yes,
Not one bit. Nope.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this.
Damn.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, 3rd and 9.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue.
I thought
here.
MVS would cut that off
earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And the most curious way to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big
brother.
shot.
Fuck, I want to go dive for it, and he got laid the fuck out. What?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
I can't believe we dropped that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And able to elude 1 tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A short throw to Ingram. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's James returning. And all deep in his own territory.
He's down.
And the Jags grab it. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Like the fuck, brother?
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
That'll be caught by James.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's out right at the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
They find some open field here.
And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play fake. Mahomes.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Let's go!
The Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 43 yards.
And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
That's caught. But he is not going to
They broke the line!
It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
Run the replay!
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jamal Agnew. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
Ray, what's the guy in the middle of the field right there on that replay?
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hell yeah, dude. YouTube's so...
KC
I
offense
just love
out
it.
of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
He dropped it.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The Chiefs on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where
Fuck.
they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Oh, 2 scores. I need a 4th down and conversion.
Trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
A handoff for Etienne. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2
I haven't been able to pass much. Haven't that much practice, man.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Calvin Ridley, touchdown, Jaguars.
0 blitz. Cover 0, man.
7 yards. And the Jags have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way.
I don't know why he's guarding him anyhow. I think I'm going to go by overall for QB coverage, or CB coverage from now on.
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about.
I think that might be the way to go to match up on defense.
To work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick.
Not big on James returning.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's 1st down. Here's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they'll have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. But he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. They needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
All right, let's go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Red on red.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Try to take this home, they'll run. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game. Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for the Jags, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
I got where I'm passing.
They'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
Great.
So
we played a good game. I
my partner,
gotta get my passing
and all
back
the
down.
hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Yeah, he had two. Tony had 1. That game felt very, very good with the new sliders. Very good. Willie Gay had a sack. Bolton had a sack as well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Whoo! I mean, Mahomes out here slinging this motherfucker like crazy, though. So we're waiting on New Orleans, Carolina, Buffalo, Vegas, Minnesota, Philly. And each one of those teams will get their first win. Let's go ahead and look at what we got injury wise. Nothing. Love to fucking see it. He said he had 25-week injury. Oof. Oh, and Zay Jones is out 4. That's rough. Oh. Zay Jones. 4-week 1. All right. All right, ladies and gents, till next advance. Love y'all. Stay safe out there, especially going on in the world. Stay classy. Always take care of. Oh my God, what a squeak. Oh, those beautiful faces. Love y'all. Take it easy. Adios.